Hi everyone, thank you for joining me for this little yoga tip practice. So I thought we would do just a little tutorial today on how to do Warrior II. Take a wide stance on your mat. Start with your feet parallel and then turn your right foot towards the short end of your mat and bend your right knee. So from here, you might take the left heel slightly back and make sure your front knee is just about over your ankle. Make sure it's not going past your ankle. So over your ankle, and you might be like looking, okay, it's about there, but then we want to bring our shoulders sort of in line with our hips. Bring your hands now to your hips. You can have the heels of your hands just sort of at the outer hips, near the front of your hips, fingers pointing forward. So this should be the angle of your hips, just about 45 degrees. The right fingertips should be pointing just about towards the left corner of your mat. If your hips are square to the long edge of your mat, that's going to really put a strain on the knee and can be very dangerous for your knee. So we want the hips to be at a little bit of an angle. If you find that difficult, two of the things you might do is take your back heel a little more back, and you might widen your stance slightly. So you could toe heel your front foot out a little bit so you feel more stable, so the hips can come around. And as soon as you bring the hips around, you might find it a little easier to get that knee over your ankle. Lengthen through your spine. Shoulders, again, just about over your hips. The upper torso is going to turn a little bit more parallel to the long side of your mat. So even though your hips are at a little bit of an angle, the upper body is going to be more parallel. So your arms are extended about shoulder height. So you want to start by grounding into your feet. Feel that strength carry up the legs. Hips are steady, spine is long, heart is gently lifted. Openness across the heart. Make sure that your arms are at about the same height. And then gaze softly over your front fingertips. Warrior II, Virabhadrasana II. So when you're here in Warrior II, sometimes the tendency is to really strain and force. See if you can relax into the shoulders and jaw. So your gaze can be soft and steady and yet maintain that strength. And then to come out, straighten that front leg, lower the arms, turn your toes in slightly, heel toe, and come back into a Tadasana and pause. Notice sensation. You might feel a little lopsided, having done just one side. So we'll do the other side. Take a wide stance. Feet start out parallel, and turn your left foot towards the short end of your mat. Bend your left knee just about over your ankle. Take your back heel back a little more. Make sure your feet feel stable. So this is a great stance for beginners. You don't have to be as deep. Those that want to deepen their practice, you might take the feet further away, so the front thigh might be more parallel to the mat. So find your variation. Nowadays, I like to have myself up a little bit more than I used to. Knee, again, just about over the ankle. Make sure it doesn't go past the ankle, just about right over the ankle. Hips at about a 45-degree angle. Press into your feet. Legs are strong. Spine is lengthened. Heart is lifted. And again, the upper torso is slightly more open towards the long side of your mat. Arms about shoulder height. And then gaze over the front fingertips. Virabhadrasana II, Warrior II. So again, you might look at the back arm, make sure it's about the same height. And if shoulders complain, you can always lower the arms a little bit. Find what feels best to you. Press into your feet, feel your legs activate. There should be a balance between effort and ease. So the legs are strong. Effort is mostly in the legs. The feet are active. The spine is lengthened, but there should be some ease across the upper chest, ease through your face and gaze. So as the arms extend, the arms are activated, but they're not tense. Breathing here. Appreciating your own inner resilience and strength. Expressing your own inner warrior. And then to come out, lower your arms if you haven't already done so. Straighten that front knee. Parallel feet. Heel, toe, heel, toe. Some of you might jump the feet in or just step in. Tadasana. And pause. Notice sensation. Thank you for joining me today for this little tutorial on Warrior II, Virabhadrasana II. Thank you so much, and if you would like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already done so. Thank you. I look forward to seeing you in the next video.